This is question number 26 from the June 2017 Algebra 2 exam. So in this question, we're dealing with some data about the weight of bags of pears. We know we're being told that the average is 8 pounds, or in other words, the mean, and it has a standard deviation of 0.5 pounds. What we need to find is what percentage of the bags weighs less than 8.25 pounds. So we're going to be using the calculator to help us out here, but first we need to calculate the z-score of 8.25 pounds. So to do that, we're going to use the formula z equals x, which is the value we're dealing with, in this case 8.25 pounds, minus mu, which represents the mean or the average, which is 8, all divided by the standard deviation, which is 0.5. So let's go ahead and input those values. So it would be 8.25 minus 8 divided by 0.5. And that gets us a z-score of 0.5. So if you were to imagine your normal distribution curve like this, where in the center we have a z-score of 0, and a z-score of 1 might be around here, 0.5 would be right on here. So because we're looking for what percentage is less than that, we would be looking for the area, or the percentage, that is to the left of the z-score of 0.5. So we can see it's going to be a little bit more than 50%. Now we're going to hop on your graphing calculator, and we're going to be using the normal CDF function to help us out here. To find that, you'll press the second button, and then vars, and then from there, you should see an option to choose normal CDF. And then once you have that selected, just press enter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to input two values into your calculator. The first one is going to be the lower bound of the z value, and then the second number will be the upper value. Now we already know the upper value has a z-score of 0.5. Now the lower bound value is actually going to be negative infinity, because heading to the left here, it goes on till infinity. Now to type that in properly, you're going to type in negative E 99. And remember that capital E is essentially a shortcut for the calculator of 10 to the power of. So typing in negative 10 to the power of 99 is the calculator's way of identifying negative infinity. And if you're not sure where to find that capital E, you should press the second button and then the comma button, and it should appear there. All right, so after you've done that, you type in comma 0.5, close your brackets and press enter, and you'll get your answer. 69% if we're rounding to the nearest integer, like they asked. All right, hope that was helpful, and that's all for this question. Thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.